Assalamu alaikum. Over 2 million people languish in prison in the U.S. today, more than in any other country in the world. An estimated 15% of those inmates are Muslims. In the Detroit area, that means that at least 5,000 Muslims are currently in prison. And what makes it worse is that our criminal justice system is designed to punish rather than rehabilitate, to lengthen sentences rather than welcome home. So nationally, over half of parolees typically return to prison within just 3 years of their release. Muslim parolees, especially those who found Islam while in prison, often find it more challenging to practice their faith outside than inside the prison walls. This is because many brothers are released into toxic environments with basically no support. It's time that we invite our brothers to be their full and complete selves and help them in a successful return. It's time for a Detroit reentry program, and we're calling it Project Homecoming. Cities like Chicago have made progress in setting up infrastructure for Muslim parolees. Project Homecoming is the next step in bringing something similar to Detroit. A safe home, operated by Dream, with spiritual development, life skills, and reentry programming led by the Taiba Foundation, and a neighborhood anchored by the Muslim Center. We've secured a property in our neighborhood, cleaned it out, and we're ready to start the rehab process to make this a home for up to 8 brothers at a time. Brothers who can tell you in their own words how important it is to have a stable homecoming.
Most people look at it as if, oh, he ain't nothing but a prisoner, he ain't nothing but a criminal. He going right back to that and he coming right back. You know, like it was when we first walked in this house, people looked at it like it was just trash. Oh, it's trash, throw it away, get rid of it. It's no use. But it's really, stuff can be to use. You know, it's things that people took home with them. You know, to use that can still be used. So with like the brothers transitioning from prison back into the community, just because you made one mistake don't make that your whole life. You know, there's always room for change. Like you say, it's trash out on the curb. And that's what most people would do, is just throw them to the curb.
I mean, when guys get out, if they come to the Transitional House here, they'll have the opportunity to be in a Muslim community, walking distance to the masjid. That means they can pray their prayers in a group. You're living with other Muslims there. We're having Islamic study courses. We're going to continue the Taiba courses and the Taiba curriculum here at the halfway house. There's different components to the Transitional House. Some of them Dreamer Detroit are taken care of, such as leadership training, community integration, things like that. These things are essential if a person's going to get out and have a normal life. I mean, I've been out now 6 months. It's still a struggle.
Parolees are typically sent out into the same conditions that led to their initial offenses, without much in the way of preparation or support to ward off negative influences, and with records that deter employers and landlords. How many Malcolm X's remain in prison as Detroit Reds, unable to escape this vicious cycle because their Muslim community isn't ready to help them reach their potential on the outside? We need your support to renovate our Project Homecoming house and repurpose it as a welcoming home in a Muslim ecosystem for these brothers as they get back on their feet.
Everybody's human. You know, everybody needs help. Nobody can make it on their own. So for the brothers coming out of prison, transitioning, they need help. And if it's Muslims out there that can offer help to these brothers, you should do it. Because, you know, that's you being a good Muslim, offering help to people, you know, especially another fellow Muslim person, you know. And being that it's Ramadan right now and we fasting for Ramadan, any good deeds you do during this month of Ramadan, you know, you receive blessings for it. So the brothers that need this help and a program that needs this help, if you can offer that help, you should help.